Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Rahmania Firda. I am first author of this paper. And this paper topic is creative thinking skill profile of junior high school student on science learning. Now I would like to deliver my presentation. So let's get started. Recently, learning is a tool for preparing students to become responsible and engaged members of society in a technologically advanced society. Currently, we live in 21st century that impact on big solve on science and technology. Students are expected to have for century competence such as critical thinking and problem solving, creativity, communication skill, and ability to work collaboratively. Creative thinking skill is one of the 21st century skill which described as the key to education because the ability can produce new, surprising, and valuable ideas. There are few studies that measure creative thinking skill on ESD context. Even though student learning in context of ESD are more likely to ask questions, define their value, think sustainably, and think creatively. So this research aims to know the profile of student creative thinking skill in 7th grade of junior high school in Surabaya during the process of science learning. Indicators of creative thinking skill in learning process are introduced by Guilford, which includes fluency. Fluency, which means the ability to generate multiple ideas. Flexibility, which means the ability to generate various ideas from information gain. Originality, which means the ability to generate new and different ideas from others. And elaboration, which means ability to develop more of the details and interesting ideas. The method of this study is a quantitative descriptive method. This method was chosen to describe the percentage of student creative thinking skill on 7th grade of junior high school in Surabaya. And the population in this study were 116 students, and location of this study in junior high school in Surabaya. Data collection was carried out using essay tests on ESD context that developed with indicators of creative thinking skill. Okay, the mean, maximum score, and standard deviation of the results were calculated to identify the category of student creative thinking skill. And the student creative thinking skill are divided into 3 categories: low, medium, and high. And then the test results were analyzed using this formula to determine the indicator of creative thinking skill. This formula is a percentage is score of each indicator divided total score of each indicator and multiplied by 100%. And the percentage of this formula is interpreted in accordance with the criteria for the level of creative thinking skill of students, which can be seen in this table. Result and discussion of this study. Based on result of the creative thinking skill in table 2, so that 12% of students have high creative thinking skill and 77% students have moderate creative thinking skill and 18% have low creative thinking skill. Students who have low creative thinking skill are still relatively high. Therefore, necessary to improve creative thinking skill in science learning education. And then based on table 3, the percentage of Francis of the Hedges achievement, namely 63%, it indicates that student can give many ideas because the essay test consists of environmental pollution topic in ecotourism mangrove Surabaya, which is close to student life. And the percentage of originality saw the lowest achievement, namely 55% students can achieve the originality indicator if they accustomed to think creatively with different points of view. And then the conclusion of this study is profile of student creative thinking skill in Surabaya. So 12% of students have high creative thinking skill, 70% of students have moderate creative thinking skill, and 18% of students have low creative thinking skill. And while the achievement of student creative thinking skill in each indicator falls into the medium categories. And the result of this study show the students have not been optimally trained in creative thinking skills, so it is necessary to develop a science learning design that can improve creative thinking skill, especially indicators of originality. Okay, thank you for attention. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.